Good evening and welcome to the SkyZhone HD Game of the Week. We are here in Boone, North Carolina as the Watauga Pioneers welcome the Ashe County Huskies. I am Dusty Farmer. Along with me, as always, is Mark Hudler. And Mark, it should be an exciting game tonight, kind of rivalry week here.
Yeah, of course, these two teams bordering counties, this a little bit of a rivalry here, which in football we've not fared too well in, but it's usually a pretty exciting. Both kids, they know each other and everything, so we're looking for a good, exciting football game tonight.
And we'll get into our black points to know. Last year, Watauga defeated Ashe 53-21. And as always, anytime you face Watauga, your first and foremost job will be to stop the veer. Ashe County defense played great last week, only giving up 7 points on a short field after a turnover. But the Husky defense will definitely have their work cut out for them tonight, as last week Watauga rushed for 324 yards on the ground.
Yeah, they're facing sort of a little bit of a different animal tonight from Avery to Watauga, contrasting styles or whatever, but just like you said, you're going to have to come out and stop the run. I mean, he's probably going to try to establish the fullback. We thought that last year, and he come out and they run the outside zone veer instead of establishing the fullback. So you just got to be ready from anything. This is a well-coached football team, what we're talking about, the Pioneers. So the defense is going to have their work cut out for them.
And our second black points to know is last week, Ashe County had a great ground game of their own, and they got to keep that ground attack going this week. The Husky ground game came alive last week and rushed for over 300 yards on the ground behind a talented and senior-led offensive line.
Oh, yeah, the offensive line last week done a great job, and absolutely, if we can keep the ground game going, keep the passing game worked well, we got 2 big pass plays called back for penalties, so we got to clean that up. We always talk about this in 2 turnovers. We're against a team like Watauga tonight, we cannot give away possessions. So, I mean, even if we don't score on every possession, we need to work the clock or whatever and turn it over on downs or something. But just can't turn the ball over. We're going to have to play a real good football game tonight.
And our third black points to know is injuries. Last week for the Pioneers, starting quarterback Anderson Castle broke his forearm on the third play of the game. However, it really didn't affect him too much, as backup quarterback Jackson Green came in against T.C. Robinson and led the Pioneers to a 36-12 win. The Huskies probably got a few people banged up themselves, nothing like their starting quarterback, but injuries this time of year is always something to concern.
Oh, yeah. Of course, like you said, he got hurt early in that game last week, so I don't think that, of course, this is a concern, but I don't think it's as big a concern because it didn't seem like the Watauga offense slowed down or anything last week with that happening. So we're just going to have to get ready to play whoever's at quarterback. So, because, this guy Green, he's a senior. He's been around the program, so he knows what to do. He's also their catalyst on the defensive side of the ball, too, at safety.
Yeah, he's been a 3-year starter at safety for the Pioneers, and, he did play some quarterback at JV. And I think out of the two, he's probably the better thrower of the 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, last year they sort of played them a little bit, both of them at times, like in passing downs, like you said, and brought him in to throw. So, and I know last week, he was 3 for 4 for 120 yards, which they're not going to throw it much, but they're going to set up the throw with that run. Usually when they throw it, they're taking a shot.
Yeah, last week they had a big pass play on a fake spike to try to kill the clock before halftime, and then scored right before the half.
Yeah, and then that was a big play. It was a 2-touchdown game at the time, bumped it up to 3. So yeah, just a smart play by them, and I've said it before, say it again, well-coached team, so they're not going to beat themselves. This Husky team's going to have to come out here tonight, play good discipline on defense, and the first guy there, we're going to have to tackle well tonight. And of course, offensively, we've talked about it. We can't turn the ball over.
Yeah, and I think the Huskies have to keep the run game turned back in. The defensive ends have a big job tonight, keeping containment and just forcing everything back to help.
Yeah, that's sort of, always somewhat of Achilles heel. We're not blessed with a whole lot of speed, so we got to play good technique, keep them turned inside, and then hopefully them we got them 2 young linebackers in there that played a well of a game last week, so they can run a little bit and field, but just said it earlier, just a little bit of a different animal tonight. But I know the mood around the team's good after opening the year with the win, so we're just going to see what happens.
And we'll get to our Dr. Pepper players to watch. And in his first varsity game, Ashe County tailback Timothy Peterson rushed for 250 yards on 25 carries last week in the Huskies' 50-7 victory over Avery. And also, Peterson done all the kicking duties for the Huskies.
Yeah, Peterson had a whale of a debut, as they say. Just had a great game. And like you said, key to the game, he needs to have a similar game tonight. I mean, just keep the teams honest and, balance up this offense and stuff, and it'll just help on both sides.
And for Watauga, we'll do number 21, Jaden Bond is our Dr. Pepper player to watch. Last week had 124 yards on only 10 carries for the Pioneers. He broke one for over 60 yards. The Huskies have to keep him contained.
Oh, yeah, and then again, that's just speed. And the way they set up their plays, in this offensive line they've got, I've watched them on film. They're not very big, but they're fast, and they look pretty daggone mean and strong. So just going to have our hands full tonight.
Yeah, and another thing that we probably need to talk about a little bit before we get started here, and it seems like it always plays a big part when these two teams play, is special teams, whether it be a kickoff return or turnover on special teams. But it seems like when these two teams play, there's always something that happens on special teams.
Yeah, kick return or something, and of course, early in the year, you practice your special teams, but you don't really, just practice at full speed and stuff for fear of injury and stuff. And Watauga does a lot of interesting things with their special teams. So yeah, definitely be a big key. Get a big play from the special teams is always good.
Yeah, as we get ready to start here, just a few minutes before kickoff, the captains are meeting. We'll see who gets the opening kick for tonight's game. As always, if the Huskies win the toss, I'm sure they're going to take the ball and not defer. It looks like we are going to receive the kickoff tonight. Yeah, looks like Pioneers will receive the football.
One and deferred, so we're going to take the football.
So the Husky defense will get the first crack at this Pioneer offense as we start.
Well, don't really know what happened there, but anyway, Watauga's going to start with the football, so this defense is going to have to come out and stand tall right here.
And a defense that played well last week, Zach Baer, Tyler Harmon, those young linebackers that you talked about.
Yeah, they played a well of a game out defensively, all of them. Noah Vanoy, just throw a name out there, and how could we forget
Drake Elliott, LaCroix.
I mean, it's just, and we need that same type of effort tonight. And really, offensively, I know we had the big night running, had a good night passing, but we've got to clean some stuff up with the two big penalties and the two turnovers.
Yeah, the two turnovers on throws that I know you weren't happy about.
Well, especially the second one. The first one, the kid did make a pretty good play on a batted ball to turn it over, but on the second one, you can't roll and throw it across your body and try to force it into basically a whole lot of jerseys where there wasn't really nothing there.
Yeah, one thing, with the surgence of the Huskies ground game, these Watauga coaching staff, they've seen the film. They're going to be a little more prepared for the run this week, as Avery wasn't prepared at all for it last week.
Oh, no, because, last couple of years it's been, we have tried to run the ball, but it's been pretty much, on our quarterbacks or whatever and the receiving core. But, that's good because if they got to respect the run, we know that most of the time our passing game is successful.
Yeah, and that's one thing, that we talked about earlier is with the run game, it's going to make a more balanced attack for the Huskies.
But, yeah, I mean, you just keep people honest and stuff. So that's the key, just keeping people honest and really the defense on their toes, and they just don't know what you're doing. Because in the past, it's been pretty much, they're going to throw the football about every down or a whole lot.
As we get ready for action here from Watauga High School, Timothy Peterson will do the kickoff duties for the Huskies. And we'll see who's back deep to receive for the Pioneers. Looks like number 14, 14, Seb Best. Number 21, Jaden Bond, and number 3, Zach West. As we get ready for this 2018 matchup between the Watauga Pioneers and the Ashe County Huskies here from Watauga High School.
Hang on. Clock 7, 8 malfunction. Then use numbers.
As they have a clock malfunction here, they're trying to get it going.
This crowd's at a fever pitch, so they've still not fixed the clock. Now they're going to. There it is. Now we got it ready.
And Peterson will kick it short and high, and they're going to blow it dead and make them re-kick it, which is probably big.
I don't know. I don't really know what happened right there. I don't know how they could call a delay a game with the malfunction of the game clock, if that's what they called, sort of.
No, he didn't even call it.
There we go. I don't know.
So they're going to get to re-kick, which is a good thing for the Huskies because the ball did go out of bounds.
Maybe the referee didn't mark it ready for play.
Now they're going to mark it.
Sure, called a delay a game. That's absolutely ridiculous right there because they had the clock malfunction. They're waiting for the clock to get set, and we get a 25-second delay a game. I don't know about that one. No wonder Coach Hampton was so upset. He's early, I guess.
So now the Huskies will kick off from the 35-yard line, and Peterson kicks it high and short. It's kind of in a no-man's land. It will be taken by one of the upbacks, and he will be tackled at about the 45-yard line.
Well, I mean, and that 5 yards meant something right there. The kick was the sky kick, and they would call it, was probably done on purpose, but got a few yards right there. They're going to start with good field position. Let's see if this Husky defense can come out and play expired like they did last week.
So it'll be 1st and 10, ball on the 46-yard line for the Pioneers.
Ridiculous.
Anderson Castle out this week, so Tyler Green in the gun for the Pioneers. They motion a man, and we got a flag. More flags than we've had plays so far, Mark.
Yeah, I don't know. All sides against the defense here, so not starting off real good, and Hampton's under skin, and I wasn't watching them lined up, so not a good way to start.
Yeah, that will make it now 1st and 5 from the other 49-yard line. This will be on the 49. They motion to the right. Now we're going to motion Bond. The handoff is to be a keeper for Green, and he's going to get the first down.
Yeah, and I mean, pretty good job by the line that time. We sort of had a chance to get him down there right at the initial line of scrimmage and didn't, but that's what Watauga does right there. I mean, 4 or 5 yards, cloud dust, then boom, they'll hit you with a big one. So they done what they wanted to do. This just got to settle down and play here.
And one of the problems that the Huskies defense will face sometimes for facing the Pioneers is just figuring out who has the football.
Oh, yeah, they're very good, as they say, ball handlers and hide the ball well and just they run this offense to perfection.
Jackson Green in the hands it off to Bond on the outside, and he's got nowhere to go. He's a host of Huskies is going to bring him down behind the 50-yard line.
Good job with the pursuit, because I thought it was going to be one of those sort of plays where we had him for a stop and was going to get away, but we kept coming. So big play right there to put him behind the chains here on 2nd down. So just a great job by the Husky defense.
They give him forward progress to the 49-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 17 from the 49.
I know it's early, but you might, well, we're in the gun, so you might look for a bootleg pass or something right here.
And they throw it out to Bond on a swing pass. And good tackle right there by number 32, Bayer.
Yeah, Bayer with a great job out here because they got 2 pretty good blocks right there, and Post sort of needs to break down right there. He ran by it a little bit, but a good job bringing up 3rd and 7.
Yeah, this is something that the Pioneers don't necessarily like, but there will be nothing for them to go for it on 4th down.
Nah, they're in 2-down territory with this offense, especially if they get anything here right whatsoever.
So 3rd and 8 from the 41. Green in the shotgun. Bond and West split out, and looks like Hobbitt's going to take a timeout. He's not very happy with someone.
Yeah, it's just he didn't. He's going straight to his quarterback. They wasn't lined up something right, but that goes to show you how important. Both teams want to get off to a good start, especially like you're saying in a rivalry game. So use the timeout here early is pretty good job here. Make them use one, but just a huge defensive play for the Huskies right here early in the game, of course. But, last year this is where we give up the big play. Last Friday night we didn't, so let's see if we can keep that trend going.
So it will be 3rd and 8 from the 41. 10-11 to go here in the first quarter. Scoreless game, first drive of the night for the Pioneers. Green in the gun with Bond and Critcher. They motion Critcher. And they hand it off to Bond up the middle, and he gets 3 yards maybe.
That's pretty decent, or a real good job right there by the Husky offense. 4th and 5. I think he goes for it. I think he's going to try to get something outside here, but we'll just have to wait and see. This will be huge for this Husky defense if they can get a stop right here.
Yeah, if you know anything about Watauga football, they do not like to punt the football. They did do it one time last week, but it's just something they don't do very often. 4th down is something they're not accustomed to. So it'll be 4th and 5 on the 38 here for the Pioneers. Big down here for both teams. And they hand it off. Green's going to keep it, and second effort, he's going to be awfully close. And they're going to say it's Ashe County ball on down.
Oh, man, they're going to turn it over on downs. Good job right here. Are they not going to measure it? He's taking a look at it, but that, I'm going to tell you, that is close. No, sir, great job. Great effort by the quarterback right there, Green from Watauga. We should have had, we missed the first one, and then we just sort of, but we kept coming. Just a great job right here. Now let's see if we can get some offense going.
So it will be 1st and 10 from the 34 for the Huskies. Their first offensive play. Hudler in the gun, turns around and hands it off to Peterson. He makes one guy miss. He's still on his feet. He's going to pick up maybe 2-3 yards on the play.
Not a bad job right there. Of course, he made the first guy miss and picked up a few more. One thing there, sort of get a little nervous, carried the ball outside away from his body. He's got to keep his body in there tight. So, but a good pickup on 1st down.
So it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Huskies. Hudler in the gun. Looks to throw. He's got pressure. Gets it out to number 2. Looks like that's Cold Iron.
Not much of a gain right there on the little scout route. Just might have picked up a yard, but Watauga done a good job last year of tackling well when we caught it underneath. But good job right there. Got manageable 3rd and 5.
Be 3rd and 4, the scoreboard says, from the 48. 28 to go here in the first. Hudler in the gun. Looks to throw, steps up, he's got pressure, and the ball's probably tipped as he gets ready to throw it.
Yeah, the pocket sort of collapsed around him a little bit late, and they got an arm in there. Looked like he had a receiver open, but hey, pretty good. Both these defenses coming out playing pretty well. But getting your feet up under you, got a good job right here. Let's get a good punt right here.
Yeah, the game where we're used to seeing scoring at wheel. 2 big defensive stops for both teams.
Yeah, just like you said, didn't expect that.
And Peterson punts a high kick, and Bond gets away from it, and it takes a Husky roll. It's going to roll down to about the 32-yard line. So the Huskies defense will come back out, see if they can get another stop here.
So, of course, both teams come out, sort of filled each other out. Now nerves and jitters ought to be gone. So, first time this second time this Husky defense is coming out. Let's see what happens.
Jackson Green will go under center. Got Critcher behind him. Bond to his left, and West split out to his right. They motion Bond. The handoff is up the middle to Critcher, and he's going to power his way for maybe 3 yards.
Yeah, he got. It looks like maybe a little more than 3, about 5 there, and you just got to hit that guy low. I mean, and that's what they're going to do, and they're going to pop you outside here in a minute, but not bad.
Yeah, Critcher's 6'1", 185. You're definitely going to want to hit him low. So it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Pioneers. Green under center. They motion west. Handoff is to Green's going to keep it. He's going to get close to a first down.
Yeah, there goes that good ball handling. I thought the fullback had it too. Actually, Austin Poe done a pretty good job right there not to go for the fullback here. We're going to have a fourth and very short here. Third and very short here, but not a real bad job that had potential of being a long game.
So it'll be 3rd and 1 from the 42. 7 and counting here in the first quarter. Green checks the play from the sideline. And they turn around, hand it off to Critcher. He has got the first down.
Yeah, needed a yard, got 2 yards. So, but still, not a bad job. One thing, too, that this Pioneer defense does is keep your offense on the sideline. So the Huskies got to be aware, might not have too many opportunities tonight with the football. But anyway, this defense right here, 1st and 10, starting over, and just see if we need a big play like we got last time when we got them behind the chains.
You know, one thing the Pioneers is they may not do very well. They do a lot of things well, is they really don't play behind the chains very well.
No, they don't, because of their style a little bit.
And handoff is up the middle to Critcher, and he's got a pretty good hole. He's going to pick up 7 yards.
Yep, just a little crease right there, and just he dances around a little bit and gets 6 yards. And I said it once, I'll say it again. That's exactly what they're going to do now. You just got to be aware of when are they going to pull that ball out of his gut, and which we've seen once or twice too early in the game. The quarterback keep it or pitch it out. So
this will be 2nd and about 3 for the Pioneers. And you know, Mark, I know they say it a lot in football, but this game may very well come down to who wins the battle of the trenches.
It sure will. I mean, most of them do. Oh, yeah, I tell you what, we bottled up Pritchard, but there goes some of that good ball handling again. But he's going to be short, so we're bringing up another 3rd and 1. But this is exactly what Watauga wants. So Husky just needs to step up here. They're doing a pretty good job.
It will be 3rd and 1 for the Pioneers. Ball on the 47-yard line. Green under center.
Oh, do something.
And turn around and hand it to Critcher. He's got the first down and a couple more as he gets up to about the 43-yard line.
Yeah, right now it's just pretty much power football. But the thing about it is, you still, if you're playing outside, you still got to be disciplined because they are going to go outside here in a minute. But right
yeah, they kind of just suck you in, and then they hit that big play on the outside.
And that's where they get you with if you get non-disciplined.
And now they shift everybody to the right. Bond and West, the wing backs. Green under center. They motion Bond. They pitch it to him. They're going to try to hit out wide, and then the Huskies try to force it back in. They do, and good job of the defensive end on that sign.
Very good job forcing it. I don't know if it was Vanoy or whoever, but a good job forcing it in. I mean, we ended up giving up 5 yards, but he's got some help with his buddies in there if you don't let that man get outside. And we actually missed the first tackle, but good pursuit and a good job right there.
Yeah, I'll take 5 yards over 7 points, 6 points any day.
Yeah, because that had potential.
So it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Pioneers. Green checks the sideline, 10 on the play clock. Bond and West, the wing backs, once again. And they hand it off to Critcher once again, and we got a flag coming in, so maybe a hold.
It could be a face mask, too. I hope not, but just where it comes. You're right, it's one of the two. So we're fixing to see right here. It's either going to be a 5-yard face mask, hopefully a hold. Got a holding call against the Pioneers here, so that helps. But still a good job there. I mean, it was a minimal game, but if I'm Coach Hampton, I'm backing him up. And he is, because
and it'll,
I mean, they don't, not that they can't have a big play, but they don't like the 2nd and 10s, and they're more comfortable with 2nd and 4 and 5 and stuff like that.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Pioneers, and a quick first quarter. We're down to 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Green in the gun. They motion West and they hand it off, and good job of the Husky defense tackling West in the backfield.
That's big senior Tyler Harmon right there. Great job right there. Got him back behind the chains again. So we got third and about 15 here, looks like. So this is a big down right here. Big down.
Third down.
It'll be 3rd and 15 with 3:20 to go here in the first quarter. Ball on the 42-yard line. Green in the gun. A motion Bond. And Green's going to roll. He's going to throw back, try to set up the screen, and it's covered up, and he is still on his feet. But he's silently tackled out of bounds. I thought he was down.
I did too. I don't know how he wasn't down right there, but still a great job. A good effort by the quarterback right there. But let's give kudos to Noah Vanoy right there. They were trying to throw the throwback screen to Bond over here, and Vanoy covered that thing perfectly. Great job by Noah right there, because it would have been open if he had not have come back over there and covered it. Hey, man, what's up?
Hey, how you?
Good.
So the Pioneers come out to punt. They're going to punt to Austin Poe. He's going to take it on about the 15-yard line. He makes one guy miss and is blocking it back. So that's going to put the Huskies deep in their own territory.
Yeah, this ain't good right here. And we talked earlier, it's going, especially if it stays this way, it may be the first team that makes a big mistake right here. So I don't know. Of course, this staff's pretty aggressive, but you do have the threat of the running game. Because we're going to be inside the 5 right here probably. Yeah, we are. So not great field position, but let's just get it out of there and see if we can go down the field.
How about yourself? Blocking the back against Ashe County.
So we'll be a block in the back. So we'll see where they place the football here with 2:21 to go in the first. Still a scoreless game here from Watauga High School. It was Watauga's had the ball twice on a turnover on downs and then a punt. They've sustained 2 long drives, just can't get anything going. Ashe hasn't quite had the ball as long. So it'll be from the 9-yard line. The 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, 2:21 to go. Hudler in the gun.
We got to be careful right here.
Turn around and hand it to Peterson. He makes a couple guys miss. He gets 2, maybe 3 yards.
Good play right there. I think he got 4 or 5 yards. We'll take that right there. So good run by Peterson right there. Let's just, like I say, let's get that. I'm conservative anyway. Let's be careful right here and get this, move it down the field.
2nd and 8, and then Hudler throws it out, quick out, and then he might have got a yard, maybe 2.
Yeah, like that right there. Of course, they don't listen to me. The quick outs down in here worry me to death. But, if we break a tackle right there, we got a chance. Picked up a few yards. Going to be 3rd and about 7 here. Really see, we had some good 3rd down conversions last week, so we need to see if we can get a 3rd down conversion right here.
That was Worley on the catch for the Huskies. Hudler takes the snap, looks to throws, trying to get to Shepard. He does for the 1st down.
Good job right there. Just a sort of a back shoulder throw there. The receiver done a great job. Looked back at him, and of course I was thinking, I hope Luke's not going to try to out-throw everybody, but Branson stopped like he was supposed to do and put it on a dime. Just a big 3rd down conversion.
It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 28. Hudler in the gun, turns around, hands off to Peterson. He dances through the hole. Just not a lot of running room for Peterson tonight.
Yeah, but they still got to respect that, and it's early. He got a couple yards right there, so it's a positive play. One thing now, Mr. Peterson right there, is he danced a little in the hole, and I don't think he's going to get away with that tonight like he did against Avery last week.
Powder, stop! Throwing the powder is bothering people that have breathing difficulties. Please stop.
as the PA announcer tries to control the student crowd here.
You know, what I don't like about it is it's sort of stopping the game here and it's stopping the momentum of the flow here. But, you know, you got to take care of this situation. Kids just being kids. So.
Get them out of the crowd. Get a top down row. Get them out.
So just a minute to go here in the first quarter. Hudler in the gun.
Go get them out of the crowd.
Hudler looks to throw. He's going to try to throw to Shepard. He's complete with a first down. And so far, Hudler and Shepard seem to be on the same page tonight.
Yep, good job. Give the line some credit there, too, now. We about forgot about them. Even on the throw, it collapsed late on the first throw of the game, but he's had a lot of time, and Shepard's, of course, they've been playing together a long time. Just another good catch and throw right there.
And it's a bad snap, and Hudler's just going to have to fall on it. It's going to bring up second and forever for the Huskies.
Hudler recovers the snap.
That's a huge play right there, and it looked like to me now that Luke was going up to the line to maybe change the play. And then, of course, the ball was snapped, but it happened, so we got to see if we can overcome a big mistake right here.
So it's second and 27 for the Huskies. Play clock and the score clock are almost identical. Hudler changes the play. Takes the snap, looks to throw. He's got pressure right up the middle. They blitzed and blitzed hard.
Yeah, they sure did. Hudler changed the play, but a little cat and mouse right there. Looked like Watauga done some talking there on the defensive side and pretty much knew what the Huskies was going to do right there. So good defense by Watauga, but the snap, miss snap, whatever, got us started here. But let's see, we're going to come back with a big 3rd down and 28 here and see if we can pick something up.
So at the end of the first quarter, it's a scoreless football game here from Watauga High School. Watauga 0, Ashe County 0. We'll be back for the second quarter of the SkyZhone HD Game of the Week after the break.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the SkyZhone HD Game of the Week here from Watauga High School. And you followed any Ashe County football or Watauga County football. The score is 0-0, Mark.
Yeah, you definitely wouldn't have expected that. Of course, this is the second time the Huskies had the ball, and Watauga's had it twice. Both these defenses has come out to play tonight. So, because we got 3rd and about 20 or 34 yards to go here. So, and down in the territory, I think we do something maybe pretty close here or safe here to see if we can break something. But, no, you definitely wouldn't expect it 0-0.
So it is 3rd and 34 for the Huskies. Ball on the 21-yard line. Hudler looks to throw. Throws a shallow across the middle to Shepard. Good block from Poe. He tries to make a couple guys miss. And he's going to get up to about the 26-yard line. So you ran a long ways to get about 6 yards.
Yeah, but, you know, that's a pretty safe play. You're getting the ball to a pretty good athlete, and you're just trying to get it to him young or short and see if he can break a couple of tackles and make a play. So just see if we can punt it out of here and see if his defense keeps playing.
So for the second time tonight, Timothy Peterson comes on to punt for the Huskies. Takes the snap, and he had pressure, and now he rugby-style kicks it. A great heads-up play by Timothy Peterson.
Oh, that's just a great play right there. Of course, you sat there and think to begin with run, but he would have had a long way to go. Just a great heads-up play by a sophomore right there to avoid basically getting tackled and then run out there, like you said, and got the rugby-style kickoff.
And we do have an injured Pioneer down on the field. And so it kind of just flips the field position for the Huskies. And it looks as the Pioneers will take over from the 36-yard line.
Yeah, it's of course they're checking on the injured player down here. This just going to have to see, I suspect. I don't know. Sort of wondering here if maybe Watauga might open it up a little bit here to come out maybe with a pass or something. But they've been gaining yardage. You got to give this defense some credit. Well, both teams sort of gained a little yardage, then done something to stop themselves, and then the defense rose to the occasion. So just going to have to see what happens here, getting ready to, I guess, and like we talked about earlier, possessions are big. This is just the Pioneers' third possession on offense.
The injured Pioneer was number 52, Adrian Cassidy, a player that the Pioneers can definitely not afford to lose. He is the starting offensive and defensive lineman, the only one that plays both ways on the line for the Pioneers. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 32. 11-11 to go here in the second quarter. Still a scoreless game. Green under center with West and Bond of the wingbacks. Critcher is the D-back. A motion Bond, and Green's going to keep it, and he's going to pick up 4, maybe 5 yards.
Still pretty decent job by this Husky defense. So far, they've been very disciplined tonight and everything, but of course, Watauga picks up 5 yards on first down.
2nd and 5 for the Pioneers. Green under center.
Come on.
And he's going to keep it around the left side, and he's got a hole, and it's a big gain on 2nd down for the Pioneers.
Yeah, they just very patient. All their running backs always seem to be very patient. A little outside veer there with the quarterback keeping it, and he just waited till he found a little seam and busted it up in there for a good, 25, 30-yard gain here. Good seeing you, buddy.
Be 1st and 10 from the 36 now for the Pioneers. Green in the gun. Kind of split everybody out. Critcher in the backfield. A motion Bond and a timeout by Hobbick.
So the Pioneers just used their second timeout, and he is not happy with an assistant coach over here. Not happy with his team at all. So he's pretty upset. He's a pretty animated guy anyway, very intense, does a great job. So,
and a lot of times when he uses timeout, it's because somebody's not lined up in the formation that they're supposed to be, and that really sets him off.
Of course, hopefully I'll jinx them right here. Have they had a penalty tonight?
No, I don't think they have.
Not an offsides or anything like that. They might have had the holding penalty maybe down here on one of the run plays. But they don't make a whole lot of. They don't do a whole lot of things to beat themselves.
Yeah, they're one of those teams you have to beat them because they're normally not going to beat themselves. And they're a team that historically really don't turn it over very much.
No, they just do not make very many mistakes. So just going to have to keep playing, and because nothing's great game so far. Defensive game, we didn't expect that, but it's a great game.
They come back out in the same formation. They motion Bond. And Green's going to roll out. He's got pursuit, and he gets rid of it, and it's completed to West, it looks like, and he's finally going to be taken down at about the 18-yard line.
I tell you what, that's a good throw on the run there. Looked like Drake Elliott had pretty good coverage, and he just zipped that ball in there. So big play out of the passing game, and usually in Watauga don't throw it much, but they're usually pretty efficient when they do.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 18. 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Green checks the play from the sideline. Bond and West are still the wingbacks. And they turn around, and Green's going to keep it. And he's pretty elusive once he turns that thing up, Mark.
Yeah, he sure is. He's a good runner, just good blocking there. He waited for his hole and jumped up in there and got about 5 yards. Not a real bad job by the defense, but we need to get a linebacker or something in there maybe a little quicker.
Second and 5 for the Pioneers. Ball on the 13. Still nothing here in the second quarter. Green will line up in the gun. He's going to go under center. Motion West. Now he comes back. The handoff is up the middle to Critcher, and he's running through people.
Yeah, that time we had some arm tackling going on there. Sort of Watauga runs this offense, and it sort of wears on you. So just not a very good job tackling right there.
Yeah, it's an offense as a defensive coordinator that just drives you crazy because they're so proficient.
Yeah, you hate it. I mean, you don't know what to prepare for because they do so many things. You hate it.
There's so many different formations they get in.
And it's just basically the same play, but you don't know that.
Green under center once again, first and goal for the Pioneers. And handoff is to Critcher, and he may be in. It is touchdown Pioneers.
Yeah, just working off that side there, off the tackle there on them couple of plays, and finally got the ball in the end zone here. So just a nice drive here by the Pioneers, and the Huskies, maybe they can come back and answer here. They had a few things going last time, just had the snap that hurt them. So we said earlier mistakes. So there's one big mistake that hurt Watauga and led to hurt Ashe and led to a Watauga touchdown.
Watauga will come on to attempt the extra point. And the kick is good.
Kick is good, and 8:43 left in the first half. Pioneers 7, Ashe County 0.
So that makes it 7-0 now, Pioneers. Ashe going to see if they can come out and answer. And one thing, I think if you're the Ashe County coaching staff right now, you got to tell them, that's just the first touchdown, and it's halfway through the second quarter.
Oh, there's plenty of time left here. So, just got to come out. And like I said, we had a few good things happen on the last drive. Some nice completions, good little run mixed in there. The snap got us off target there. So, and then, we did give up the sack, but just got to overcome. Maybe we'll get a good return here. We talked about special teams earlier. I'm sure Mr. Poe's going to be back there, and he's a game changer. So, any way we can score, we'll take it. But we just need to keep playing. They're doing a good job so far.
So with 8:43, the Pioneers are the first to get on the scoreboard, 7-0. As we'll see them attempt their fake onside kick that you just never know if it's going to catch somebody off guard. And now they were getting kick formation. Poe and Shepard. It looks like maybe LaCroix back deep for the Huskies. Poe takes it at about the 5-yard line. And he's going to get up to about the 24-yard line. So good return for the Huskies.
Yeah, going to start in pretty decent field position here. So we just need to put a drive together here and see if we can get some points on the board.
What's the number? 85.
This will be 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Hudler in the gun. They motion Shepard, fake. Now they hand it back off to Peterson. He's got nowhere to go.
Yeah, it looked like a little counter play right there, and it just didn't fool nobody. So,
and one thing, that Watauga defensive line was in the backfield pretty quick there.
Yeah, they sort of blew us up right there. That score may have given them a little momentum, so a loss to 5 right there. This Husky team really needs to respond good right here. I don't think you want to, of course, Watauga's got the momentum. I don't think you want to put that defense right back out there, Nate.
Hudler in the gun, 2nd and 14, ball to 24. Looks to throw. And he's got Shepard across the 50 down to the 40-yard line. It is the Hudler and Branson Shepard show tonight so far in the first half for the Huskies offense.
So far, that's been the man he's looked for, and that's just a great catch and throw right there. Great route, great throw, and just really got us out of the hole, maybe give us a little momentum right here.
So from the 39-yard line, we'll say it's just across the 40. First and 10 for the Huskies. Turn around, hand it to Peterson. He's going to try to get upfield. He's going to get maybe about 3 yards.
Yeah, good, pretty decent run right there. But if you'll notice, Peterson sort of turning there in the hole. He's got to hit that hole hard because, and hey, this kid's a sophomore, and yeah, he had a big game last week, and he's going to be all right. He's a good football player, but he's still got some stuff to learn. But a positive play, so we'll take it.
Second and 8 for the Huskies. Hudler in the gun, turns around, fakes the handoff, gets a quick out to Cold Iron, and he's just going to get back to about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, probably no gain right there. Just really, I don't know, Watauga good coverage right there. Sort of another little dangerous out pass right there. So, but got another big third down play right here.
Huskies have Shepard and Cold Iron split to this side, to the field side, and Poe, the boundary receiver, to the top. Hutch and Peterson in the backfield with Hudler. 3rd and 8. Looks like the Pioneers are bringing pressure. It's picked up by the Huskies. Hudler gets rid of it, and it is almost intercepted. Hudler got hit as he let go. There is a flag down.
Yeah, he got hit right when he let go. I don't know if it's going to be a helmet or a hold or what right here. Going to have a hold. So they're probably going to deny that.
And it looks like it's going to be a hold against the Pioneers. They are going to, or against the Huskies. They are going to accept the penalty. That will back the Huskies up.
Yeah, they done a pretty good job initially picking up the blitz right there, and then he finally got through, and I guess the guy did tug on him. I was more watching when he turned loose of the ball where it was going. So big, gosh, we got
3rd and 26, the scoreboard says.
Well, let's get most of it, and we ain't got to have it all.
Same formation for the Huskies. Turn around, fake the handoff. He's going to have to throw. He's going to get rid of it. And they're coming from every angle right now, Mark.
Well, that time, I hate to say it, but Tyler Harmon just got whipped over here. That was not a blitz or anything. He just got whipped by his guy that time. That don't happen often. And Watauga just comes with a big sack right here, so the defense for him stands up again.
So Peterson will be back to punt, Bond back to receive for the Pioneers. Still 7-0 Pioneer lead with 6 minutes to go here in the first half.
Call a timeout, guys. Call a timeout.
And the Huskies are going to take a timeout. And it looked like they had all the personnel on for the punt team. Seems like the momentum's definitely on Watauga's side. The Huskies just look very unsettled right now.
Yeah, just after that score, and you know, offensively, we've done some things to just kill ourselves in the foot here. Give Watauga credit now. They've played a good football game so far, but I think just, you know, right here, you get a good punt off, and hopefully this, if we can keep them out the end zone again, I think we can figure it out at halftime, and we've done some good things, but the last couple of times when we passed, like you said, they've come with some blitz right there. They didn't really come with a blitz. We just got beat up front. But see if we can get a good punt off here, maybe get a turnover or something. But we just got to keep hanging in there.
So we're back here, 4th and 31. For the Huskies. Peterson back to punt. And he gets off a good punt, and Bond's going to call for the fair catch. It's going to back him up to the 21-yard line. So Peterson's punt game is gone tonight.
Yeah, good job. Got you know, they're going to start at their 21-yard line here. So defense 3 and out would be big right here because, you know, I think the offense is just to play away here. So they've had some good connections, and then sort of the bugaboo of last year, we do something to stop ourselves here, and So, but right now we got to really focus. This defense has really got to step up here. We can't. We don't need to go down 2 scores.
So it's 1st and 10 from the 21 for the Pioneers. 5:53 to go here in the second quarter. Green in the gun. They motion west. And we have a flag. And it looks like it's going to be a false start against the Pioneers.
Yeah, it is a false start. That don't happen very often, but maybe with all the movement and stuff, one of them linemen fell out of their stance. So move them back a little bit, get them behind the chains, and we need to come up with some big defensive plays right here.
Second and 15 for the Pioneers. Backs them up to the 16-yard line. Still 7-0 Pioneer lead. Motion west once again. And Green's going to roll. Looks to throw. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man.
Take it off.
Big. And Kai almost intercepted that.
Yeah, there was sort of a jump ball there at the end, and we almost picked it off, and then it looked like that maybe the Watauga player laying on the ground was going to catch it. So, of course, the Pioneers are going to take a shot every now and then. He was open for a minute, and Kai done a nice job catching up right there.
Yeah, Kai, once they moved Kai to the secondary last year, it really helped shore up that side of the field for the Huskies.
It sure did. It helped a whole lot. So, of course, 2nd and 15 here, we really need to force a punt here and see if nothing else, if we can get the ball and move it steadily and get some confidence offensively.
2nd and 15. And turn around and hand it to Bond, and he's going to be tackled at the line of scrimmage. Might have got a yard.
Yeah, going to be a big third down play right here. We need to see if we can get a stop right here. Noah Vanoy in there making a play. Just a good play right there. Of course, he had them 2 sophomore linebackers in there, and a huge play right here.
3rd and 15 for the Pioneers. Just a little over 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Watauga leads 7-0. Green in the gun. Looks to throw. He rolls. Trying to throw. And he got first to go. He dumps it off to Bond. And Huskies come up and make the tackle, but it will make it 4th and short for the Pioneers.
And I don't know if he will go for it right here. His defense is playing good. He's probably going to go for it right here. This could be really big. Nice job by the Huskies getting in there. Tyler Harmon done a good job that time. Almost brought him down, but did let him get outside a little bit. Give Green some credit, buying some time there and finding a running back. But this is a big play. We need to watch the ball right here, too.
This seems like the spot last week against T.C. Roberson where the Pioneers broke it and scored on a long run play. It's 4th and short, and the Huskies,
oh, man,
it's going to be close.
He got it, I think, on the second effort.
Yeah, he did. But good job for the Huskies not giving up the big play.
Yes, sir. Good job right there again. Like I say, he got it on the second effort. Good job right there. Of course, just keep chugging. And the defense is playing well.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 32. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Green. Turn around, looks to throw it out to Bond. He's got a few blockers, but he made LaCroix miss, and he comes close to a first down.
Yeah, good job, LaCroix, right there. I don't know. I think we're going to get a flag for running our mouth right there, which is not very smart. I don't know what happened, but it looked like that's what happened to me when the official threw it. It looked like we were having to talk a little bit right there. That's just a good play by the Pioneers.
Yeah, Bond is so elusive. And it's a dead ball, unsportsmanlike against the Pioneers.
Sportsmanlike conduct against the Pioneers.
So where the spot goes.
It's dead ball. It's a dead ball foul, so it'll still be first down because they got the first down. So it's dead ball. We're going to back it up, and it'll be first, and they should reset the chains. You should reset the chains. Do you not? Well, maybe you don't. I don't know. But anyway. Hey, we'll take it. I mean, you know, but yeah, they're finally getting them reset over there. Let me apologize to the Ashe players because I know they were running their mouth over here too. Maybe they just didn't get caught, but, you know, high school kids, we need to keep her cool.
This will be 1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. 3:44 to go here in the second quarter. 7-0 Pioneers. And looks like Green's going to keep it across the left side, and it's taken away. LaCroix took away the ball.
Oh. Are they calling him down? They're calling him
Looks like they're going to call forward progress had been stopped.
2 years ago. It happened over here 2 years ago. I don't know. We can't see from there, but anyway, it's going to be 2nd and 7 here. So just looked like the Huskies had a turnover that they badly needed, but let's see if this defense can keep playing.
So 2:55 to go here, and Green hands it off up the middle. They're getting a little chippy down there, Mark.
Yeah, it is. It's high intensity, up here, and then you hate for something like that to happen, but it's going to be 3rd and 1 here, and just don't fall asleep on something outside or play action pass.
3rd and 1 with 2:20 to go here in the first half. Ball on the 39-yard line. Pioneers lead 7-0.
Tight ends covered up.
They motion west, handoff up the middle, and it'll be just enough for the first down.
Yeah, so we're going to stop it. Watauga don't have but one timeout here. Unless they get a big play on the run here, they're going to probably take a shot and try to score again, but this defense is doing a well of a job so far.
1st and 10 from the 42, under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. And they look to throw across the middle. He's wide open. And he's down to the 19-yard line. Ball comes loose, and they're going to call him down. And he's like to call him down.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. My son plays. I'm sorry.
Down the 20-yard line. So big play for the Pioneers.
Yep, and we've seen that I'd seen it on film this week against T.C. Robeson, just sneaking a little tight end out there. We just didn't cover it. Good thing Poe's got some wheels and can run right there. Now this Husky defense really needs to bow up. One good thing right here, we're going to use the last time out, so that could be big, especially with the way they like to run the football.
And Havoc is yelling at somebody. He is letting him have it on the sideline. And he had to burn his last time out with 1:36 to go here in the second quarter. Pioneers lead 7-0, trying to score there at the 20-yard line. We'll look at some other area scores. East Wilkes is up on Surrey Central 6-0. McDowell leads Avery by 1, 14-13. Wilkes Central is up on Alexander Central 2-0. North Surrey leads Elkin right now 10-7. And East Surrey's up on Starmount 14-0.
And JV football beat Ashe County last night in Jefferson 34-12.
Come on, man.
So the 1:36 to go, 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. As we set the play, they're going to shift everybody to the left side.
They like to, but they'll run it back to the weak side a lot.
Yeah, kind of got a bunch formation to the left. Green understanding now they're going to pitch it out to West. He's got blockers in front of him. Huskies trying to stretch it out. We got a flag down.
that's an excellent job by the Husky defense right there, stringing that out. I think you're going to have a hold there on the outside guy. I'm thinking that's Noah Vanoy over there that really done a great job stringing that out and actually got the holding call. It was either him or Kai Christofferson, but just a great job with everybody pursuing and stringing that out.
And it will be a hold against the Pioneers. It'll be a spot foul.
And another big thing it could be right here, I hope he was stopped in bounds so we can start the clock. Is he stopped in bounds? Start that clock. Come on, White Hat, start that clock.
And it will start the clock. 7-0 still Pioneers. 1:23 to go here in the first half. They're going to motion Bond. Green in the gun, rolls right, looks to throw. And he's going to throw to Bond in the corner of the end zone, and it is incomplete.
Yeah, right there now. I think Bond turned up a little quick myself, but just overthrew Bond there. He was open, but a good job right there. And like I said, they can pass the ball efficiently, but a running team don't like to throw the football a whole lot. So that's with no timeouts, they may have to abandon the running game here a little bit.
And that's a tough matchup for a safety trying to cover Bond out of the backfield like that.
Oh, absolutely. He's a very athletic kid.
It'll be second down for the Pioneers. They look to throw once again. He's got pressure. He steps up. He gets rid of it as he's hit in an incomplete pass.
Good job right there, bringing pressure. I was thinking the way they got in there pretty good. I was looking for a screen, but it wasn't a screen setup. Just a great job by the defense right there once again. So bringing up third, and looks like they got 21 on the thing here. We just need 2 more plays right here, not give up a big play.
So it will be 3rd and 21, like Mark said, with 1:04 to go. Watauga cannot stop the clock by timeouts. They are out of timeouts here in the first half. So they have to get either out of bounds or incomplete pass. 4 receivers for the Pioneers. They motion Bond. And they're going to bring pressure right up the middle. And they got a flag down. Green's going to keep. He's going to let go of it at the end. And incomplete, and then another flag.
Then we got a late flag over here. I don't know. We got multiple flags, so I don't know what's going on. We got one on the Ashe sideline. We got a lot of flags here we're going to have to sort out. So let's see what happened.
I think they're going to get the flag on this side for a late hit on Green. And they might have been past the line of scrimmage as well. I'm not sure.
Well, sure, boy, I hope it's not a late hit. Well, we got a legal formation against Watauga. We got personal foul against Ashe. They're going to offset. So I guess we're that we come out of that pretty good.
Yeah.
It's illegal formation. Not enough lights being on the line.
So with 56.9 seconds to go here in the first half.
Penalties offset will repeat third down.
It'll be 3rd and 21 once again.
Be interesting to see what the call here is. I am sort of surprised that he didn't try to sneak a run maybe in there a little bit. Be interesting to see, but he don't have any timeouts.
So 3rd and 21, Green in the gun. They motion Bond. He rolls. He's got a man open. And big hit on that side. I don't know if he stayed in bound or not.
Great job. Got back to maybe the original line of scrimmage. Clock's still running, too. That's even better. I don't know who made the hit over there, but that's a good play.
So with 35 seconds, clock still running. 4th and 10 for the Pioneers. Play clock's at 21, game clock's at 23, so there's a 2-second differential.
Yeah, I'd say he's going to, not in a hurry, try to take it down as far as he can because he don't want to give them the ball back neither, but this is a big play.
They motion Bond.
They got him
Empty backfield. Green rolls. Looks to throw. He's got to get rid of it. He throws at the last second, and it's completed. And he will score. heartbreaker for the Huskies when you got them 4th and 10 and time running out in the first half.
And it looked like Austin Poe was there for the interception. Looked like he actually had the ball. But then that sort of reminds me of the stinking Wilkes Central game last year. That's just a huge turnaround right there. Looked like we had them stopped. But, you know, give the Watauga kids credit right there. They come up and made a daggone play. Looks like we was there to make a play and didn't make it.
So with 1.4 seconds left, they will come on for the PAT. The kick is up. It is good. That will make it 14-0. Pioneers, as there's only 1 second left to go here in the first half.
Watauga 14, Ashe County 0.
That's just one of them things where you thought, I mean, when he let it go, I thought we had it.
I mean, it looked like Poe was right there, had his hands on the ball. I don't really know what happened. I don't know if he's trying to bat it down and bat it to him, but the Watauga guy took it away anyway, so he made the play and we didn't. So that's.
And then not only did we not make the play, we didn't tackle him, and he got in the end zone.
He got in the end zone, just a heartbreaking play right there. And you know, I hate to say it, but going into halftime, you're going to have to get back in there and regroup and recover from that, and just move on because you're still in the game. You're going to get the ball first.
Yeah, the Huskies will get the ball to start the second half.
I really wouldn't expect them to kick it off here much. I would think a squib kick or something like that, not take a chance on with just 4.1 seconds left till the half, because you know, that could be interesting too.
So Watauga will line up for the kickoff here. See, they attempt the squib kick. And they do squib kick it. It is taken by an up back. He's across the 40, or up to the 40. He's going to be tackled right there, and that will do it for the first half. So at the end of the first half here from Watauga High School, Watauga leads Ashe County 14-0. We'll be back with the second half of the SkyZhone HD Game of the Week after the break.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Good evening and welcome back to the SkyZone HD Game of the Week. We are here at Watauga High School. I'm Dusty Farmer, along with, as always, Mark Hudler. And Mark, it was a good first half, a defensive battle, if you will. Ashe County trails 14-0. They will receive the kickoff to start the second half.
Yeah, big. I think it's just a huge opening drive. We moved the ball some there, and then we'd have a mistake that hurt us, and of course give up the play there at the end of the half. But we're very much in this ball game. We've come out here and we've competed well in the second half. We just got to continue. But I think this Husky offense, only got the ball 4 times I think in the first half. Just really couldn't sustain nothing. They need to come out and get to moving the football.
The time of possession has definitely been heavily favored toward the Pioneers as we get ready to kick off the second half. Look at some other area scores real quick. McDowell leads Avery 21-13. Grayson County is up on Allegheny 21-0. Wilkes Central still leads 2-0 over Alexander Central. I don't know if that score's been updated in a while. East Wilkes leads Surrey Central 21-0. North Surrey trails Elkin 14-10. And South Stokes is up on North Wilkes 25-13, and East is up on Starmount 20-6. Austin Poe back deep for the Huskies with Peterson. And looks like Shepard back deep as well. And the kick is a good one. And it's going to take Poe into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, and that's automatic in high school. So we're going to, bring the ball out to the 20 and start right here. And let's just see if we can put a drive together right here and some points, getting a rhythm. We can just really hadn't gotten a rhythm.
Mark, we talked about it a little bit last week. We've got a lot of seniors on this team. They've been in this situation before.
Oh, yeah, so hopefully that'll mean something here tonight. And, of course, they'd love to win here at Watauga. And but this offense has got to find an identity right now and move this football and get down the field and score some points.
Looks like the Pioneers are going to bring pressure. They do right up the middle, and he gets it out on a nice pass to, it's like Austin Poe. He let that one go before Poe even made his turn.
Yeah, that's just a little timing route right there. Good throw, good catch. It looks like we got 9 yards out of that, so that's a good way to start the half.
4 wide receivers for the Huskies. Hudler in the gun, fakes the handoff, gets it out to Poe. He makes one guy miss. He's going to have the first down and be tackled out of bounds at about the 36-yard line.
That's a pretty good block out here, too, by Reyna. And just a good little quick play. Get it to your playmaker. He almost broke a couple tackles there. Nice job on the 5-yard gain.
Four wide receivers once again for the Huskies. Handed off to Peterson up the middle. He battles through about 3 yards. And a flag, looks like it's going to be on the Huskies for unsportsmanlike.
Looks like they're talking to Poe right there. Just see, and we done it in the first half. You just cannot, you're moving the football. You can't get yourself off track here, especially with just a bonehead play if you're running your mouth a little bit.
There's a personal foul against the Huskies.
I didn't see anything there as far as hitting or anything, so I really don't know what happened. But anyway, it's, personal foul or running your mouth or whatever. But there you go. Of course, you got a nice little drive going, and you do something that's not very smart. So now you're back behind the chains, and you got first and 20-some yards here to go. So.
Hudler in the gun. First and 27 for the Huskies. And he's got pressure. He's trying to elude. He gets rid of it, and it's caught in the flats by Peterson. He may have got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. So to bring up second, and the scoreboard now says 20 to go.
Yeah, I don't think we got a whole lot right there. Good job by Hudler getting away from the pressure and getting the ball loose, trying to make something happen. So now took our running back out and we're gone 5 wide. We hadn't seen this much tonight, but we got to figure out somehow to put some plays together.
So 5 wide for the Huskies. Hudler in the empty backfield. He's changing something at the line. Huskies snap it, and he looks to throw. He's got a man, and he overthrows him.
Yeah, another little timing route right there. Had a lot of time. Good job by the offensive line right there. Just sort of overthrew his target right there. Good coverage by Watauga, too. They're backing up. They don't want anything to get behind them. So we're going to have to take some underneath stuff and see if we can make a play that way. So we got fourth, and we're going for it right here. Is it third down or fourth down? It's got to be third down.
And it's fourth down. Now the punt team comes out for the Huskies.
I was hoping in a 14-point ball game. I think they lost a down here. I think they've lost a down.
So it's fourth down. Peterson in to punt for the Huskies.
I tell you what, these guys are struggling. God almighty, guys.
And Peterson gets the punt away. It's a high, booming punt across the 50. Bond calls for the fair catch at the 40, almost the 41-yard line.
3-2-0, 6-7, 0-0. Winning 50-50 ticket number. 3-2-0, 6-7, 0-0.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. 10-14 to go here in the third quarter. Ball on the 41-yard line.
3-2-0, 6-7,
last week
0-0.
about a crisis. We got a crisis. The ones on the field.
And now they're moving the football.
You don't know nothing, buddy. You don't know nothing.
Okay. So that's why I switched to the third, and then I was just confused.
They lost a down. They lost a down.
And now some confusion and unsportsmanlike against the Huskies.
Lost a down. Kept the fumble.
So that moves the ball up for the Pioneers to the 44-yard line. I don't know who the unsportsmanlike was on.
I ain't got a clue. But we did have an unsportsmanlike, probably running their mouth again, which we shouldn't do. But they're going to have excellent field position right here. I'm just still a little complex right here, and so is Coach Hampton on the downs down here. I still think they lost a down. Maybe they didn't. But anyway, we got to play football. I mean, this
Bond off the left side.
Watauga's playing football, and we're not. You know, we're moving the football right there, and then we get a crazy unsportsmanlike penalty. So we're killing ourselves right now. Take nothing away from Watauga. Very good football team. They're doing what they need to do.
Bring up 2nd down for the Pioneers. 2nd and 6. Green in the under center. Turn around. He's going to keep it off the right side. He's got a hole. He's gone. It will be a Pioneer touchdown. And that is just that's just lack of concentration.
Just a good play. You know, they've run that play a couple of times tonight. They blocked it good. We did miss a tackle in the hole there, and he just took it to the house. You can't make the mistakes we're making against this football team and expect to win the football game. I mean, take nothing away from them. They're playing excellent football, but then we're just doing stuff that's not very smart. So, you know, you can't take nothing away from them.
And the extra point is up. It is good. So it'll be 21-0 now. Pioneers with 9:27 to go in the third quarter.
The extra point is good, and with 9:27 left in the third quarter, Watauga 21, Ashe County 0.
There ain't no way. They had to lose a down.
So what was that running number?
We had the first play.
Can we change it?
Now, if it was dead ball, I still don't think they run 10 more plays after that, do they? If this was dead ball, then that play counts.
Yeah, I think they did. So the Pioneers will get set to kick it off as Hampton has the whole team huddled over there on the sideline.
Yeah, they just got to regroup, and like I say, they're still competing, playing hard. They just got to come out here and see if they can compete the rest of the game. Just regroup. They've had some things that's not went their way. You know, you got a senior-dominated team, so you need to see if they just can't respond right here.
Yeah, they got to cut out the mental mistakes. They've really been their own worst enemy tonight.
Oh, no doubt, especially on the offensive side. I mean, you know, we've moved the ball, then we snap it over our head. We get a big play, and then we've got to run our mouth or do something. So just not very good.
Pioneers get set to kick the ball off. Poe deep once again for the Huskies. See if they can get something going offensively in this drive. And that ball will go back into the end zone once again for a touchback. And that's a great weapon to have if you're Watauga, to have a kid that can kick it in the end zone every time.
Oh, yeah, very good kicker there. Just like you say, going to have 80 yards to go here. But the Huskies just need to really just see if they can get in a rhythm here. We thought they had a little bit of a rhythm going there last time, and the penalty messed us up. So we just need to get in a rhythm and see if we can go down and score.
1st and 10 from the 20 for the Huskies. Three wide receivers. Peterson in the backfield. Handoff is to Peterson across the right side, and he just can't get going. Good job of the Watauga defensive line. They've kept him under control tonight.
Yeah, that's a nice little, about a 3-yard gain, but they've controlled Peterson pretty good. And then, like we've talked about, it seems like when we do get something going with the passing game, something just kicks us in the butt to stop us, and it's been ourselves.
2nd and 8 for the Huskies. Takes the handoff to Peterson in a quick hitch out to Shepard. He fights for extra yards.
I think he completed that out there to Poe. Very nice job by Poe, picking up a few yards after the catch with the guy all over him. So 3rd and short here, 3rd and 2. We need to pick this up big time.
You got to keep playing.
3rd down for the Huskies. Big 3rd down. Huddler in the gun. High snap, but he handles it. Hands off to Peterson across the right side, and there's just nowhere to go.
He just did not get it. Well, it looks like we might get a favorable spot right here. Yes, we did get a favorable spot. So good job by Peterson picking up 2 hard yards right there.
That is a very favorable spot for the Huskies. It'll be 1st and 10.
Good hard run by Peterson right there.
Hand off to Peterson once again. He tries to get something going. Might have got a yard. And giving forward progress to the 31. Maybe 32-yard line.
Trying to keep them honest there. Just got a yard right there. So 2nd down and 9. Didn't really think I'd ever say this, but I think we need to open this offense up a little bit and see if we can get something.
2nd down for the Huskies. High snap once again. Huddler looks to throw. Throws across the middle and is batted down.
Yeah, threw in a lot of traffic right there. He about slid it in there, but good job by Watauga on the coverage. He's trying to get the ball to Poe right there.
Brings up 3rd and long for the Huskies. 7:31 to go in the 3rd quarter. Ball's at the Ashe County 41. Huddler in the gun. Watauga brings pressure right at the middle. Huddler escapes. He tries to get upfield, and he's going to go back to the original line of scrimmage. They just running for his life there.
Well, that was a blown assignment by the offensive line. The guard went over and did not take the inside linebacker coming in, and he's got to take him. So he come clean. Just another breakdown there by this Husky offense that has not played very well tonight. Give Watauga credit, of course. They're playing great on the defensive side.
Peterson punt for the Huskies. It is a high kick across the 50, a flag down.
They tackled him.
And ball's finally down by Christopherson at the 36-yard line. We'll see what the penalty flag is. As they talk about the penalty, 6:47 to go here in the 3rd. Blocking the back against the Pioneers, so that will mark them back.
We went on the ground, so it's either deep shot or just
With the ball back to the 25-yard line for the Pioneers. So ball the Pioneer 25-yard line, 1st and 10. They lead 21-0 here in the 3rd quarter. See if the Huskies defense, who've been on the field a long time tonight.
They've played their butts off, and we need a turnover here badly if we could get one. But, yeah, we just need to beg them one more stop here and see if this offense can get going.
Green in the gun. Hands off to Bond. Flag down. Bond cuts back. Gets about 2, maybe 3 on the play. flag thrown in the area of holding.
Yeah, but a lot of flags being thrown right now. I don't know what happened right there. Acts like they're talking to see if they had enough men on the line of scrimmage. I don't understand why the referee's throwing that flag. It should be the two linemen throwing if that's what they're talking about. Looks like they may wave it off right here, so.
And they're waving the flag off. So it'll be second.
These guys, I don't know. They just look, and I'm not blaming it on the officials. Good work. They look lost.
Yeah. So it'll be second down for the Pioneers. Second, and we'll call it 6. Green under center. They motion west. They're going to run the option to the left side. Green cuts it up, and he's going to have the first down.
Yeah, that's just power quarterback run right there. Design play, just like you're running the option. They're running the trap blocking up there, and he's just getting in behind the line and pick up 5 yards. And, of course, you know for sure now that's what Watauga's going to do with a 21-point lead. They're going to try to run the clock out and get out of here.
And the clock continues to run. 6:14 to go here in the third quarter. Green gets the play from the sideline. Under center with Bond and West as the wingbacks. Bond motions. And good job. The Huskies defense had him. Then they finally ball him up to get back to about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Probably should have had him in the backfield.
Yeah, Zach Bear and I can't see who the other one was that was in there, but they sort of tackled each other. But they did get a little bit of piece of the ball carrier there. Just a very nice job. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
Looks like 19 Witherspoon was back there.
Okay, yep. They've done a great job right there. Just sophomore, another sophomore out there playing. So.
Tight ends move to the left side. Green under center. West goes in motion. They hand him off on the sweep. He's got blockers around the left side. A flag down, and he gets close to a first down.
Going to have a hold right there. That's the first time tonight that they've really got to the edge on us. So a good job right there again by the Husky defense. So we're going to have a holding penalty. These guys, they've thrown a lot of flags tonight, but I guess if it's a foul, it's a foul. So, but big break there for the Huskies.
Yeah, that will march him back. Spot foul. All the way to the 27-yard line for the Pioneers. This will be second down from the Pioneer 27. I think it's 2nd and 20. They motion the man, look, throw the screen to Bond out here. Good block, I'm going to call it blocking the back. Good tackle there by number 27. That is Gabe Bear on the tackle.
Yeah, nice job by Gabe right there. And here we got another flag. It looked like it was a block in the back or a hold over here. So Watauga making some mistakes that they usually don't make right now. So we need to try to take advantage of it. We're going to decline that one. We're declining the penalty, guys. Now we're not sure where the spot is because you're supposed to hold your spot.
And Hampton very animated on that sideline. Well,
just, the officials has got to stay in the spot just when there is a flag. So, but anyway, smart play right there to decline the penalty. So you're not going to give them another down. So and you still got them 3rd and looks like about 20.
High snap, throws to the tight end down the middle. There's no one around. Shepard's going to try to run him down, but he's going to go all the way for another Pioneer touchdown. That's twice they've scored on that play tonight, Mark.
Same play, and I mean, the kid was wide open. Nobody around him. Very nice design play, good execution, and I mean, you got to look for a pass right there, son, but just very good execution by this Pioneer offense.
So I'll make it 27-0 Pioneers as they come on for the PAT.
Touchdown, chicken.
Now they go for the 2-point conversion, and it's good. So it makes it 29-0 Pioneers. And the Huskies just kind of fell asleep there.
Yeah, and you can't fall asleep on them. They do that stuff for a reason. So, I mean, if they can get all the points they can get right there, like we said before the game, special teams in Watauga does a lot of unusual stuff. And, you know, don't seem like they ever do anything with their crazy formations and stuff, but right there you go, crazy formation, and they do it for a purpose.
Yeah, everything Hobbick does has a purpose to it.
Yeah, very, very well coached football team. But now we just need to, you know.
Now it's kind of about pride.
Now it's about pride and just staying out here and competing and working for next week and the next week. Of course, it don't get any easier next week. And this thing ain't over yet now because the Huskies offense can score. The defense played pretty good. Maybe we get a turnover or something.
So the Watauga student section has this place rocking with a 29-point lead, 29-0 with 4:29 to go in the third quarter. Watauga will kick it off once again. Last two kicks have went into the end zone for the Pioneers. It's amazing with all the time they take, they never get a delay of game on this.
No, they know what they're doing. They got it planned out, and just they execute what they do very well.
And the kick will go into the end zone once again.
Yep, so we're going to start in 20-yard line again, have 80 yards to go. We really need to get this because, you know, the offense played fairly well last week, but they got some things they need to clean up, and this week's definitely got some things we need to clean up and maybe just start right here.
So 1st and 10 for the Huskies. See if they can just get something positive going. 4 wide receivers. Peterson in the backfield. Other looks to throw, and he gets it out to Shepard on a comeback route.
Yeah, nice little 9-yard gain right there. Shepard's sort of been his favorite guy tonight, but good play on first down. Now let's just see if we can keep this going. You know, usually good play, we have a bad play or something goes wrong here. So let's just see if we can put a drive together.
High snap, Hudler hands it off up the middle. And it's a good run by Peterson.
So that's a good pickup of first down right there. You know, a good hard run by Peterson. Of course, like we said, the sledding's a little tougher tonight, but he's done a good job in there.
Hudler in the gun has to handle the high snap once again and get it out, try to get it out to, and it's picked off. It ricochets off a Husky player, and Watauga will walk into the end zone. And Mark, if it can go wrong, it has went wrong tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's a ball that hits Branson Shepard right in the chest, and it just bounces off his chest right to a Watauga guy, and he takes it in for a touchdown. I mean, it should have been a complete pass for the Huskies for 5 yards, and yeah, this second half has just been a nightmare for them. So, especially the third quarter, you know, that seemed to be a problem for them last year. Hopefully that don't rear its ugly head again, but you know, we're gonna get the ball back, so we just got to keep coming out here and trying to compete. But that's just one of those whatever. That's just like you say, batted ball, boom. Just I guess when, like you said, when things go bad, they go bad.
Yeah, and if you're Watauga, when things are going good, they're going real good. As they have a player running on the field at the last minute, they're going to throw the flag on the PAT. And Hobbick is not happy on the sideline. He is taking the hat off. He's throwing the hat.
Yeah, that guy won't have a good day in practice Monday because, you know, as intense as he is, that he you know, kid's supposed to be on the team. He's supposed to be out there and in the game and ready to go. So that's not going to be good.
Yeah, and the kid running off had to run off right by Hobbick, so there was nowhere for him to go.
Pioneers will set the point out and try.
So the Pioneers will try to kick it once again. So he's going to kick this thing from the 15-yard line. We know he's got a good leg. He's kicked every kickoff into the end zone tonight.
Yeah, he'll probably make, good kick, good hold.
Yeah, that thing had 15, 20 more yards.
Yeah, plenty of distance. We got a real good kicker here. So now we just got to see what these guys are made of, because, you know, you got a whole nother quarter to play, so you might as well continue to play. Like you say, on that last play, I mean, we went from a, 6-7 yard gain to a pick six, I guess, if you want to say that. So it's just got to keep playing.
How many yards on the interception? Thank you, sir.
So with 3:40 to go here in the third, Watauga now leads 36-0. So Poe back deep once again. It seems like that's all he's done here in the second half is receive kickoffs. The Watauga kicker is Dinsham. Kyron Demption is senior, and he definitely has a great leg.
Yeah, he can really kick the football. He's been, 3 for 3 in this half in the end zone. Let's see if he does it again.
And the kick is up. More of a lower one, but it goes through the back of the end zone.
And that, like we talked earlier, that's a big weapon in high school if you can make a team have to go 80 yards every play or every series. So let's see if Hudler can check off the interception here and see what happens here on this play. But the way Watauga's playing this, we got to take the short stuff. They're not giving us anything deep to give up the big play. So we just got to see what happens here. Just keep playing the game.
So it'll be Hudler and Peterson in the backfield. 4 wide receivers for the Huskies. Hudler takes the snap, looks to throw. He's got pressure up the middle. He gets it across the middle to Kai Christopherson, who's hit hard on the shallow. He's going to get 2, maybe 3 yards.
Hudler's pass complete to number 8, Kia Christensen. Stopped by number 4, Eli Scott.
Yeah, with what, you know, they're playing deep, so they're going to come up and just a real good tackle right there.
Hudler looks to throw once again. He got it out to Corbin Coldiron. He's going to, looks like, be close to the first down now. A flag for, looks like a late hit out of bounds.
Yeah, I believe he did get to, well, I don't know what the mark is, but the nice play right there. Just see if they can get in a rhythm here. Nice play. Looks like we're going to have a attack on here maybe. The way our night's gone, it may be on us. So.
So it is a late hit out of bounds. We'll move the ball up to the 44-yard line. This will be 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. 3:08 to go here in the third quarter. 4 wide receivers once again for the Huskies. Hudler looks through. He's got pressure out in the middle. He avoids the pressure, and he's going to be chased down from behind. Just nowhere for him to go. And give this Watauga secondary credit. They've kept the Husky receivers covered up.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a great job. And, I mean, you know, with the 36-point lead, you got to expect you're going to see more blitzing and stuff because they know we got to throw it. So they're just zoning it up, keeping people in front of them, playing their zone, and making tackles.
The 2nd and 14 now for the Huskies. Cutler looks to throw once again. He's got pressure. He's got to run away, and there's nowhere to go.
Yeah, that's just the offensive line is just, I guess they're a little tired, but this Watauga defense is pumped up, and
they're just running downhill.
They're just whipping us right now is about all you can say.
More sacks than it takes.
3rd and 20, ball on the 36. Cutler changes the play. Forward. Wide receivers for the Huskies. They set up this almost like a screen to Poe. He's fighting for extra yards, just nowhere for him to go. And they're going to call him down as the ball was ripped out of his hands.
Yeah, a little shallow route again. That's what they're giving you. You might have picked up 8-9 yards there, but you're trying to get it to your athlete. And he about come out the other side, but let's just going to force another punt here.
Now Peterson on to punt once again for the Huskies. 4th and 15. And it's a good punt by Peterson and fair catch once again by Bond.
Yeah, nice job right there. Good punt. Good job with the fair catch. Now we just got to see if this Husky defense maybe, create a turnover or do something to spark this Husky team right now. It's just, they're just, I guess you just got to give Watauga the credit. They're just pretty much whipping us right now.
Yeah, and it's not like, the Huskies are up against some mediocre football team. Watauga's a very good football team.
Absolutely. Got a good winning tradition since Hogwart's been here in his 7th year. We knew it'd be a tough task. These kids are still playing hard, so they just got to keep playing. We got a whole nother quarter left.
They motion Bond, look for the screen. They do set the screen up to Bond. Looks like a hold right there. They got away with it. Now Bond's running free up and gets the first down.
Yeah, just a nice little quick hit out here. Got a good block on the end and, picked up 10 or 12 yards. And Bond's definitely their playmaker. They try to get him the ball in space.
One thing we will note, Satterfield for Watauga has not played tonight. I don't know if he's injured or what, but he did not dress tonight. The Bryce Satterfield, who was their leading rusher last week. Green in the gun. They motion tight end over. Now they're going to motion west. And they're going to get Green's going to keep it. And Novinoy tries to trip him up. A big block right there by Bond.
Yeah, it sure was. Got a hold of the sophomore right there. And that's the first time tonight, really, that we've got sucked in on that. So, but very, very well blocked play by Watauga right there. And they're just, going to continue to run the ball and try to pound it down the field.
.302 to go here in the third quarter. Motion Bond once again. And they get out to him in the screen. He's got blockers. He's got the corner and a flag down, and he's going to be drugged down at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like LaCroix got held over there, but getting off with Chippy out there, I hope this Ashe team will just keep playing and quit running their mouth. I mean, they ain't really got a whole lot to say. I mean, Watauga's taking them out behind the woodshed right now. So,
there ain't a whole lot you can say if you're a Husky player.
It does look like that this play's going to be brought back.
Jaden Bond coming to the sideline for a break. He's been the workhorse for this Pioneer offense tonight. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Pioneers. Only 17 seconds to go here.
Let the quarter run out.
Yeah. Yeah, clock will run out. So it's into 3. Watauga leads 36-0 over Ashe County here at Watauga High School. We'll be back more for the fourth quarter of the SkyZone HD Game of the Week after the break.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the SkyZhone HD Game of the Week. Watauga has the football up 36-0 as they run up the middle. And good job of that Huskies defense.
Minimal gain there, 2 or 3 yards. Looked like they handed it to Bond right there. So good job by the Husky defense, still out there scratching and clawing. See if we can get this ball back and get this offense on track.
Brings up second and long for the Pioneers. Ball on the Pioneer 48-yard line. Green in the empty backfield. Now they're going to motion tight end over. Now they're going to motion west, and Green's going to keep it up the middle. And he's got a lane. He's got the first down.
Yeah, just a little same run right there. Just design, fake the jet. Quarterback just goes right up in there like a little dive play. He hits that hole hard and runs it up in there for about 12, 15 yards.
The good thing about today was I left the 5.
Brings up first and 10 once again for the Pioneers.
Yeah. See, last week I rocked off.
Green in the gun, rolls out, gets to a wide open number 4 in the flats. He's at the 20, 15, finally taken down at about the 12-yard line. That is number 4. That's Eli Suggs.
It's poor tackling right there. We should have had him tackled up here, and we want to sort of play two-hand touch right there on the sideline. We did try to go for the ball, but we need to hit him and get him out of bounds right there.
Yeah, the one thing we did last week that we did a good job of, we tackled. We just haven't really tackled tonight.
We hit people. No, we've not done as good a job tackling. But like right there, use the sideline as your friend. Just hit him.
So first and 10, handed off to Bond. He's trying to get to the corner of the end zone, cuts back. He will go in for another Pioneer touchdown.
Yeah, just good, stretched it out a little, seen the little crease, hit it up. And one thing about these Watauga running backs, when they hit going up the field, they get north and south and they go.
Yeah, they hit the hole hard, too.
They sure do. Line done a good job right there, too. This, of course, this, last year they lost a bunch of seniors, but this offensive line's doing a good job, and I'm sure this Husky defense is getting wore down. Offenses, had the ball some, but just not really been able to sustain anything. So we need to put something together here just to feel good about ourselves.
So the extra point is good. That makes it 43-0 Pioneers here in the fourth quarter. That will get us into the continuous clock.
It sure will, and I really didn't expect that, but I knew it'd be a hard deal here. But yeah, we're gonna have a running clock the rest of the way here. Just not been a very good night for the Huskies. Just got to regroup.
Yeah, the Huskies will get ready to receive the kickoff once again.
Thank you, Hardys, and go Pioneer.
We'll take a look at some other area scores. McDowell is up on Avery 35-19. Grayson County, Virginia leads Allegheny 28-7. Still haven't got an update on the Wilkes Central score. East Wilkes leads Surrey Central 36-0. Elkin leads North Surrey 21-17. South Stokes leads North Wilkes 25-13. And East Surrey's up on Starmount 27-6. Pioneers get ready to kick it off once again. They have switched directions of kicking. Let's see if it makes a difference for this kicker. And the kick is up. And it goes down to about the 4-yard line. It's taken by, looks like, Branson Shepard. And he's going to get up to about the 22-yard line.
Yeah, pretty good return by Branson there. Of course, that's the first one, but it was on the 99-yard line. Good job by Shepard getting the ball up the field there. So, see if this Husky offense can get something done. Like you said, of course, we're going to have a running clock now, so they go pretty quick. But we just need to get a drive and sustain it and put some points on the board and get some confidence for next week.
Right.
So it will be 1st and 10 from the 22. Butler in the gun, looks to throw, gets a high pass brought in by Poe for the first down.
Nice job by Poe going up the ladder there and helping his quarterback out. Pretty good throws, on the out route, timing route, but good job right there on the completion.
So that will move the sticks. 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Butler takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. It's Peterson, and he's not going far, maybe even lost a yard.
Yeah, it's been tough sledding for Mr. Peterson tonight. I guess this Watauga defense decided, that we're not going to let them pass and run it. They've done an excellent job. It's been a long time, I'm going to say, since this Ashe County offense has been shut out. And they've been shut out, for 3/4 of this game, and they might get one on here or not. But Watauga, you got to give them a lot of credit. Their defense has done a great job.
And Hudler looks to throw once again. Pump fakes. And he gets it across the middle to Poe at the 50. And he's still on his feet. He gets up to about the 46-yard line. I think the last time the Huskies were shut out was last year against High Brighton.
Did we not score? I thought we might have scored against High Brighton. Maybe we didn't. Okay, it's not been quite as long as I thought, but of course, High Brighton's next week, but maybe we can get something in right here. Nice job by Hudler buying a little time there, and good job by Poe coming open. Just better play right there. The Huskies moved the ball some early, but then the mistakes.
1st and 10. Hudler looks to throw, gets it out quick to Cold Iron, and he gets it up to the 40-yard line. So the Husky offense moving the football. Quick clock with the continuous clock. We're down to 7:30 to go here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, nice just a little what they call a little stick route. Defense is way off, so run out there about 5 yards and just throw it to you and go from there.
And we have a flag. Looks like maybe Watauga offside.
Or he's flagging the coach one. I can't figure out what he's doing right here. He's sort of talking to Anderson here on the sidelines, but maybe it's just the defense lined up in the neutral zone.
So we'll move the sticks. First and 10 once again for the Huskies. Hudler in the gun. Pioneers bringing pressure. Hudler steps up and gets away from it. He's going to tuck it and run. He's up to the 30. Gets a good block. Gets out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Not a bad job right there. Of course, it's covered downfield. I thought he was going to maybe throw it to Branson there, but he let his buddy lay a pretty good block for him to get him a few more yards. But a nice little pickup on the scramble right there.
Be 1st and 10. From the 25-yard line for the Huskies. Hudler looks to throw. Got pressure up the middle. He's going to have to get away from it once again. He's going to take off. He's trying to get Peterson to put a block on. He gets down to the 4 or 5-yard line. Good run by Hudler.
Pretty good effort. Peterson got a pretty good block for him right there, but he got it down there pretty good. Wow. Looks like the spot's a little farther up than I thought it was, but still a good job right there.
First down, Ashe County.
So first and goal for the Huskies. Hudler in the gun, turns around, gives it to Peterson. He tries to hit the hole that's there, then it just closes.
Closes quickly, and like I say, Peterson sort of danced around there, and you can't dance against this team. Now we got a lineman down, which is Tyler Harmon. I hate to see that. Hope it's just a cramp or something.
Yeah, it looks like from here it's a cramp.
So look, it is Tyler Harmon down on the field. Hopefully nothing big there, but he is holding his knee. That's not good. That senior's worked hard, and now maybe it looks like they're getting him for a cramp. So we might be in pretty good. Hopefully it is just a cramp, nothing big right here. So we're going to come up and have second down and goal. So. But it does look like they're just stretching him out for a cramp. And Tyler's played a pretty good game tonight.
And we'll see if we can't get an update on some scores here for you. Of course, it's 43-0 here in the fourth quarter with 5:17 to go. East Wilkes leads Surrey Central 36-0. McDowell's up 35-19 over Avery. Elkin's up 21-17 over North. Grayson leads 28-7 over Allegheny. South Stokes leads North Wilkes 32-26. East Surrey leads Starmount 35-6. Hampton has beat Johnson County in a battle of the border there, which is usually a very good game. 20-19.
Oh, I'd say that was a barn burner. Like you say, I'd say everybody in Hampton and everybody in Johnson County was there.
Alexander Central, we did get a score in that one. Alexandra has defeated Wilkes Central 36-12. So Hudler in the gun. Throws, and it is caught, and flag, and touchdown. So it looks like it's probably going to be a pass interference. Now it's a touchdown. It is pass interference.
Yeah, it looks like the defender did get there a little close. Good job by Poe there in some traffic. Good, pretty good pass and catch by Poe and to get it in the end zone. So there's a pretty decent drive right there for the Huskies. So something to hold their head up about here, because there's a lot of football to be played.
So Timothy Peterson will be on to attempt the PAT for the Huskies. The kick is up. It is good, so it's 7-43. So now we go back to a normal clock with 4:55 to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll take another look at that on our K&K Stitch and Screen instant replay.
Okay, your forward drive summary. Pretty nice drive by the Huskies there. Took 8 plays in a 7-yard completed pass from Luke Hudler to Austin Poe. And for a sophomore, that's Austin's first varsity touchdown as a varsity player. There'll be more to come, but and then Peterson added the extra point. That's your forward drive summary. So now after we kick it off, we won't be in the running clock situation now. So maybe we can. Okay, yeah, you got to get it. Yes, we will still be in the running clock, which maybe we can get a hold here pretty quick and see if we can put some more points back on the board. But Watauga was sort of playing there, maybe like with his onside kick, but it'd have to be a miracle by now. But I guess it's been done before. But anyway, just see what this Husky defense can do in the last 4:55.
So Watauga will take over. The ball goes out of bounds from the 35-yard line. Watauga's going to take a timeout. Not sure why. I guess they didn't have the right personnel out there. Hobbit don't look to be too upset. He's still wearing his hat.
Yeah, he may have some new kids in here now, getting some second teamers or whatever in there. So he's still coaching.
And I'm sure he's probably pulled some of those guys. Of course, he ain't got a very deep bench. You look over here.
No, he don't. But he just wants to make sure they do what they're supposed to do because he's always coaching and just working really hard.
So with 4:40 to go here in the fourth quarter, Pioneers will take over. I mean, I guess you about have to have Green in the game. He was the backup in the beginning. So.
Yeah.
And then coming week we go either Tuesday or Wednesday. Joe might go to South Carolina.
Hey, motion guys over to the left. Turn around and hand it off.
Number 14 there. Nice play by Drake Elliott. Good tackle right there. Nice little run by the backup player here for Watauga. Got picked up about 5 yards.
That is best on the carry for Pioneers. They do have a new quarterback in for Pioneers. That is number 16, Jackson Harmon. He's a sophomore.
Yeah, he might have been the JV quarterback last night or whatever, but this offense just sort of keeps going. Don't matter who's in there.
And handoff on the misdirection. He breaks free. He's up to about the 50, runs out of bounds. That is 14 best once again.
Nice little run by the sophomore there. Got lost there in the mess and just popped out the other side. Nice job.
3:36 to go here in the game. Watauga trying to close this out, leading 43-7. Watauga in the gun. They're getting the play from the sideline.
Of course, the play clock's out. There we go. We finally got a delay call. It'd been out. I knew they hated to call it. But
it will be a delay game against the Pioneers.
You got the play clocks on the field. You don't have much choice. So, anyway, of course, the clock's still running. So, just trying to, as you said earlier, Watauga's just trying to get this thing to the house, and the Huskies are trying to get it over with and regroup for, of course, a
very good High Brighton team next week.
Won the High Brighton, which is defending 2A state champ, so don't get much better than that. And I don't think they lost many kids off the team last year, so be a tall order.
And handoff. It's a keeper up the middle. And the keeper is by Jackson Harmon, the quarterback in the game. And with 2:15 to go here, we'll do our Huskies player of the game, Dr. Pepper player of the game. And Mark, we didn't have a lot of bright spots in this game, but the few we did have in the first half, I think Branson Shepard played good. He had some big catches, had a touchdown saving tackle on that one kid.
Yeah, just a real good job there. Branson played a well of a game. We had a few bright spots. It just seemed like we'd always just do something to hurt ourselves there in the first half. Of course, second half has been all Watauga. But, yeah, congratulations to Branson. Played a real good game. We look big things for him to come.
And tackle made it there by number 76, Tanner Kilby for the Huskies. So now minute 25 to go here as we close out this game. As Mark said, Ashe does travel to High Brighton next week. High Brighton won tonight 50-0.
Yeah, over, of course, West Caldwell, a future opponent of the Huskies. That's a big rivalry game, but that High Brighton team's loaded.
And handoff is to number 17 around the left side. He's got blockers in front of him. Or his number 14, it's Best once again. And another late flag.
Yeah, and I believe that one's going to be on us because I seen something going back here, and that's just uncalled for. But probably the last play of the game. Of course, a little chippy rivalry game, but you just got to let that go and just keep playing.
And it's unsportsmanlike face mask against the Huskies. 19 seconds, that will be the last play. So the Watauga Pioneers will move to 2-0. The Huskies will go to 1-1. The Huskies will go to Highbright next week. So that's going to do it here from Watauga High School. For Mark Hudler, I'm Dusty Farmer. We'll see you next week on the SkyZone HD Game of the Week.